Today is Monday, August 3rd, 2026, and I've been sitting with something since I made my last journal entry. I said 48 didn't feel like arrival. It felt like recalibration, and I meant that. But what I didn't say is recalibrating toward what exactly? Because here's the thing nobody warns you about. You spend your 20s and 30s building a life, brick by brick, choice by choice, the job, the routine, the version of put together you were reaching for. And you don't really stop to ask if you want it because you're too busy proving you can have it. I built a life that made sense. On paper, it still makes sense. But somewhere in the last few years, I started noticing this quiet gap between the life I built and the life I actually want. And it's taken me a long time to even admit that gap is there, because admitting it feels like saying the first life was wrong. It wasn't wrong. It was just solving for something. I was solving for stability, for proving I could do it, for being the person who had it handled. And I did. I handled it. But nobody tells you that once you've handled it, you're allowed to ask a new question. Not can I do this, but do I still want to? I keep circling this one thought that wanting something different now doesn't erase the years I spent wanting the first thing. Both can be true. I can be proud of the life I built. I can still feel this pull towards something I can't fully name yet. That's the hardest part. I can't name it yet. I don't have a 5-year plan sitting in my back pocket on my desk. I don't have the clean answer. What I have is this quiet, persistent feeling that there's more room in me than the life I built has space for right now. And I don't know yet if that means changing something big or just changing how I show up inside the life I already have. Maybe that's what this whole series is turning into. Just me actually looking at the gap instead of stepping around it out loud on camera, which is its own kind of terrifying, if I'm being honest. I don't have a neat way to end this one either. I think that's becoming the point. Sincerely, Daily Crumbs with April, where the small and not so small moments matter.